Thanks for watching this portion of Garage Logic on our YouTube channel, and thanks to our friends at Everest Men's Health for supporting this. Go to everestmenshealth.com to see if their team can help you with stronger energy and better health. And catch the Garage Logic podcast wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Of common sense, your mayor, Joe Souchere.
I'm so excited about this commercial. I want to discuss it right off the bat.
You are excited.
It's posted to... what is it posted to?
The various Garage Logic social media channels.
What would those be, for
Twitter,
example?
Facebook, etc.
Right. I got this note from Carl Bear down in Northfield. Can you imagine the red tape, permits, and cost to pull off this commercial? Not to mention the problems of clearing all those streets and roads. Here's a link to a Shell commercial shown in Europe. Ostensibly, they're selling petrol, but the cars used in the video steal the show. Ferrari pulled several of their race cars from various ages out of storage, flew them around the world, and filmed them running through the streets of Rome, Rio, New York, Hong Kong, Honolulu, and Monaco. No computer graphics. These are the original cars on the original streets. The best part is the sound from the basso profundo notes of the early front engine era. Each scene cuts to a later generation, ending with the wail of a modern F1 car. Even if you're not a gearhead, this video will stir the soul.
Agreed.
They're just something about 3 liters and 14,000 RPMs. It is a thrill ride.
Let's give her a little sample,
Well,
shall we?
it won't really work on the podcast, but go ahead and give it a try.
Works.
It works. It works. Keep it going.
That works. Ooh, chills. Ooh.
And you're seeing these cars racing through streets in some of the most memorable scenes you'll ever see.
Up against the wall.
Yes.
Cool.
The turn he takes in Times Square.
Why did you kill it?
Yeah,
Why did you kill
I'm
it?
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you? Even the old helmets too.
Yeah.
Oh, in-car cam. Oh.
Oh, give me a nitro pill, Kenny.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Monza. Oh.
Play it till you hear the guy. Play it all the way through.
All right. Ooh, there's the beach scene. Hey.
Over 60 years ago, we began to work.
I want to hear that.
Oh, you do?
What we've learned from our shared passion on the track, we've put on the road.
Oh!
Shell V-Power.
Oh my God.
Refuel for the road.
Do you know what I think about when I heard that?
What
Oh, you
a
can leave that
ray
running, baby.
of hope.
Oh, this should have been the caption at the end.
You
You can leave that
realize,
running, baby.
yeah, you realize if that ran in this country, can you imagine the hue and cry from the?
Oh man,
I almost said a bad word there.
yes, you did.
Yeah. Isn't that something? I wanted to tell GLers about it so you too can see it. It's just a triple wow.
The line is the most. The line that you had is the most accurate, even if you're not a gearhead, which is me.
That's what Carl wrote.
Yep.
Yeah. I am a gearhead, and that's that tickled my fancy.
Over under, the three of us get to bet on how many times Kenny watches that video today. I'm setting it at 11.5 right now.
He's already watching it continuously.
He's been tuning us out the rest of the show.
Kenny, pay attention.
Show's over, GLers. Talk to you tomorrow.
It's been a hell of a show.
It equals anything you've seen in any great movie that features racing cars. I mean, it was filmed.
Yeah.
I think it was filmed with film cameras.
Oh, it was there. Like Carl said, there's no computer. This is the real deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Say, I got a great gift from B.T. Schaub. He writes, Mayor, I no longer collect items or memorabilia, but I do have an appreciation for those who do. So when I travel and see a unique item that may be welcomed by a friend for their collection, I make the purchase. I once purchased a few bottles of Bulgarian wine while in Sofia, giving one to a friend for his cash at the Golden Valley Country Club. Having tried a bottle beforehand, he was advised to either let it breathe for 6 months before drinking it or merely use it as a conversation piece because of the acrylic writing. It was that bad. Turkish teacups from Istanbul for one friend, and Omani Khanjar dagger from Muscat for another. You get the idea. Okay, I kept the dagger for myself. Stuff that is not expensive, but an unusual addition that may stand out in a collection. I have a friend near my cabin in Hayward who collects vinyl LP records. He has close to 1,000. 1 year in Russia, while in an open-air flea market, I noticed a 60s album of the greatest pop hits from Soviet satellite countries. After all, who could resist an Estonian singer Uno Loop's rendition of Loke Prias? I was assured by the seller that I could get twice my $1 investment back on eBay in a matter of years. It was a trip where I found the Nikki Khrushchev flashlight that you now possess. He's the guy who sent me the flashlight that you have to squeeze to make the bulb work.
Yeah.
Another year, I purchased a 1966 American Folk Blues Festival album made in East Germany. I'm sure my friend routinely listens to Little Brother Montgomery singing I Keep Drinking and Junior Wells' version of Sheckin' on My Baby. The Yuri Gagarin flashlight you received was at a kiosk close by. This year may be my last visit to the Urals, trekking through fields and swamps trying to locate clandestine graves of royal martyred saints, and the grave of the last unofficial czar of Russia can beat up an old body after a while. So enjoy what may be the last addition to your collection that originates from Soviet Russia. I hope it brings you as much amusement receiving it as it did me bartering with a 90-year-old Russian grandmother on obtaining it. B.T. Schaub, good luck. And then he explains what this is. It's a 1980 Moscow Olympics flashlight. He get it at the metal market in Perm, Russia. And then he goes on to explain it. And then he sent photographs, too, presumably of the shops he visits in Russia. And this dear fellow is plastering GL podcast stickers all over Russia.
You're kidding me. Oh.
There's one in a men's room, and here's
Let me
what.
see that.
That's awesome. Is there any way we can post that? We've got to
And
post
here's a
that.
gal.
I will,
Here's a
I
gal. Here's a gal. Looks like maybe at a tavern, and he's handed her one. She's holding it for a picture.
Wow.
So I'm going to show you guys. Look at this thing. Can you see it? Here, I'll take the. Oh.
Whoops.
What did you just do, dummy?
Oh no. It fell apart.
Wait, this is Russian made.
I took the plastic housing broke. See, here's where do I show this? Piece of this housing fell off, and this might have been neat to operate, but maybe you could still operate it without the.
Hey, Fred will only call the hotline. We need some parts.
I need parts. This doesn't looks like it holds 2 D batteries, but that's kind of gone now. I didn't mean to do that.
You get that fixed. I'm going to watch this commercial.
Thank you, BT.
Yeah, BT. Thanks for the flashlight.
Yeah.
Joe, I've got a great idea. I've been in this business for a long, long time. I think I've got a head full of really, really good production ideas. Let's just have this play during the entire show today. It'll be like we're at an F1 race. Come on. Come on.
No, we can't play it during the whole show. But I guarantee you, I've already forwarded it to many people, and I'll be watching it many times. It's that good.
BT, thank you very much for the gift.
I'm sorry, man. It just fell apart.
And I mean, it just dissolved.
It still could be viewed as an item.
Well, I don't. You
You
can
know.
still fix it.
These commies, man, they don't
You
know how
can
to
get 'em.
make bleep.
So would that have been a giveaway at the? Well, no, it was from Russia. But it has the Olympic logo on the side.
It does?
Yeah, didn't you see that?
Did that break?
I see it when you dropped it.
It says 1980 Moscow Olympics flashlight.
Yeah.
The metal market in Perm, Russia requires a visit every year, named because of the dozens of open-air kiosks and peddlers laying out their steel and ironware on the open asphalt of the parking lot. Hundreds of rusted wrenches, axe heads, and chains are intermixed with used shoes, Soviet-era medals, vinyl records, and old military equipment and uniforms. The smell of lamb and pork shish kebab hangs in the air as peddlers group around small, handmade barbecue grills prepping their lunch. Sharing their beer, kvass, and vodka complete the daily socialization ritual between peddlers. Working on a trifecta of historical flashlights from the CCCP for the Flashlight King, I came across one that was most intriguing. A flashlight from the 1980 Moscow Summer Olympics. The official Olympic symbol is still present next to the stamp made in. That's the part that fell off. Added to its authenticity, a crack in the base. Oh, it was cracked when he bought it. All right, I didn't break it. A crack in the base did not diminish my interest. I deduce that this may be the only one in the USA if purchased. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's really, really cool.
That is fantastic. Do you guys realize I had my plane ticket and everything to go to Moscow in 1980? And then Carter yanked us from the
That's right.
from the games, and I never went. Sounds like this guy goes to Russia a lot.
Yeah. With a lot of stickers. Where's he getting them all from? Maybe he's a big Schoonover guy. Went up to Mike's and then grabbed a bunch of
I'm
them.
having a mental blank. One of my favorite novels is set partly in Russia.
Child.
No. Even
44.
prior to that one. By Tony Hind, Anthony Hind. The Red Fox. I reread it about every 2 years.
Big dummy.
It starts off in Virginia and goes to Canada and goes to London and goes to Moscow and then up into the.
You so ugly.
No, it's not that Red Fox.
You've got
Coming
to
to
watch,
join ya.
yo.
Spelled differently.